Good afternoon. This is Dr. McDaniel, still in the UK, in England. I'm at St. James Park now, near Buckingham Palace. We're still staying near Buckingham Palace. Prior to taking the Orient Express down to Italy, we were staying at the Rubens, which is across the street from Buckingham Palace. And when we came back, we moved into the Grosvenor Hotel, which is a hotel it's like right diagonal off the edge of Buckingham Palace. So we're about a block and a half away from our original hotel, the Rubens. This is St. James Park here. It's really pretty. It's a huge park. Not as big as Hyde Park, of course, but it's a large park. It has a really pretty lake, lots of different types of ducks and swans in the lake, so it's really nice. And let's see, today is Friday, June 28th, and we will be leaving London in about another hour or two and going up to Windsor Castle. We'll be staying across the street from Windsor Castle, so that'll be nice. And then that Saturday we'll be doing a big Windsor Castle tour, and after the Windsor Castle tour we'll be leaving on Sunday back to the US of A, which will be nice. That's my mother. So let's see, yesterday I gave a big intro for PAP smear screening and what it means and how it's obtained. Sorry. Okay, how it's obtained. And today I'm going to go into more detail on the PAP. So originally I started this series with, can we prevent cervical cancer? Of course the answer is yes, we can prevent cervical cancer, provided you follow the rules. First line of defense is the vaccine, Gardasil 9, the better than nothing vaccine. Second line of defense is PAP smear screening. PAP smear screening is a way to exfoliate the cervix and to evaluate those cervical cells to see if they look normal, precancerous, or cancerous. And we have two types of PAP smears: the conventional PAP smear, which is just preparing the microscopic slide directly in the examination room and looking under the microscope to evaluate the features of the cervical cells. The second way is a liquid PAP smear. The liquid PAP smear is more advantageous than the conventional PAP smear because we obtain the exfoliated outer and inner cervical cells, which is the ecto and the endocervical cells. We swish them or deposit them in liquid fixative, and then the lab takes that liquid fixative, they centrifuge it, so they spin off the cervical cells, create a very, very thin one cell layer deep slide for the PAP smear evaluation. That's the microscopic evaluation of the cervical cells to see if they look normal, abnormal, which would be a precancerous change, or looks like cervical cancer. And then they take that leftover PAP juice or liquid and they run a viral culture, the culture for human papillomavirus or HPV. Now, HPV or human papillomavirus is responsible for 99% of all cervical cancers worldwide. There are still less than 1% of cervical cancers that have not been linked directly to HPV. There are over 180 strains of HPV